The event today was in collaboration with National Democracy Week, which is run with the Cabinet Office, and the idea is to try and get more young women talking about and engaging with politics and seeing how we can break down the issues around the gender gap between men and women in the political sphere.
It's been so interesting just to hear all the different perspectives and just the different ways that different women do face barriers.
I think it's great. I think it's such a good idea to have just young people come together as a whole, and then for young women to get together and talk about issues.
This is Committee Room 14, where we have our Parliamentary Labour Party meetings, and it's so lovely to see the energy of young people. I was just amazed at how silent people were when I spoke, because obviously we're not used to that in the House of Commons. What was so amazing was how the whole audience listened with respect, and I thought that was absolutely wonderful.
Honestly, it's been the best seeing a couple of guys here. I think that is so great that we have, young men in our generation who also believe that women should be represented fairly within politics.
I see this event as aimed at women, but I thought that men can also participate within this, within this sphere of involving women within politics.
It's incredible to see that the hackathon model that we use in schools actually works in a setting like Parliament.
I particularly like this event because it's taking place in Parliament, but it's not stuffy. This room's big enough for everybody to get into small groups, and we've had people coming in and giving talks and input that is exciting everybody and giving them new ideas in the creative process.
I think it's great. I think it really allows collaboration. I think it allows teamwork, and also just talking to people that obviously usually wouldn't meet.
It was fantastic to see the leader of the House of Commons turn up, the shadow leader of the House of Commons come along, as well as some amazing female speakers.
Shout Out UK has obviously done a great job in getting a whole group of young women and young men to be interested in the subject of women's empowerment, something that is so important. We desperately need more young women to come forward and get involved in the political process.
There's a lot of decisions that are being made for us, and I feel like we're quite underrepresented in politics. So just being involved in it, it just adds a bit of influence into what actually happens in our lives.
There's not really many political role models that are women for other women to kind of look up to.
I support Shout Out UK because they're pretty much representing young people who are the next generation. They're taking practical steps in order to make sure that young people have a voice and ways in which they can voice their opinions.
Follow Shout Out UK on Instagram, Twitter and YouTube because they're doing great things, and it's a very positive way for you to get engaged with politics.